Hello, it's me again. We're still talking about resilience. Thanks for coming back for more. So, part 3, resilience. What we want to think a bit about is exactly what does resilience look like for you? How are you behaving when you're being resilient? And that's the subject for today's video. Naturally, how you show your resilience will depend upon your personality and your coping strategies. And also it'll depend upon the circumstances you're in. You might show resilience more in certain situations and less than others. And also you might become more resilient at certain times over others, depending on your resources and your supports in place. Let's for a moment think about your resilience as if it were like a sliding scale. And let's imagine that here on this side, the lower end of resilience. So what might that look like? People who've got low resilience might describe exhaustion. They might describe burnout symptoms. They might be very stressed. They might not feel so physically so robust. They might have lost their fight or their oomph or that fire in their belly. They'll describe their resources as feeling low. They'll talk about running on empty. They might feel powerless or even be behaving like a victim. It's everybody else's fault, not mine. Or they might feel like they're not in control of what's happening in their life or in the circumstances they're facing, and they might not be able to see that they have any control. They might be becoming very passive, and they might even have a victim story. But all in all, from how we're describing this, it's not a good place to be, is it? Not a place any of us would like to be. So let's slide up the scale and come this way and start to think about what it's like and what it looks like when we're being really resilient, really robust in our lives. Usually resilient people are looking after their well-being. That means they have healthy habits. Might be that they are sleeping well, might be that they are resting, might be they've got a really good balance in their lives. It might be that they are having fun, making time for things they love, taking control. So we're talking about healthy people here who are taking control, who feel that they're at the cause of their life, not the effect. They take responsibility for their circumstances. They make change when things aren't working well or going to plan. They have a mindset that helps them create opportunities for themselves. They'll use their adrenaline spikes to drive them forward, not hold them back. They'll have support. They'll reach out and have support and accept support from other people and build a team around them. And finally, they'll be action orientated, and even in the face of challenges, they'll be creating outcomes and successes and achieving their goals in their life. This to me sounds like a much better place to be. And to be quite frank, this is where we all want to be, don't we? We all want to be in this place of being high. About this, what number would you be at if we were looking at a scale of 0 to 10? Where are you at right now in terms of your resilience? The second question is, what's that looking like for you? Describe that for me. Think about the language I've just used. Think a bit about powerless versus powerful. Think a bit about action orientated versus passive and inactive. Think a little bit about mindset. Are you feeling lost and broken? Have you lost hope? Do you feel like determined to find an opportunity and create solutions? I would like you to also think a little bit about what might be contributing to where you're at on this scale right now. How are your current habits helping? And from your experience of life, the universe and everything, what one thing, what one action could you take right now that would boost your resilience? A quick and easy win. What one thing might you be able to do that might boost your resilience? So I'm going to give you 3 top tips to finish on that are going to help you give this your attention. The first one's about controlling the controllables. It's a simple concept. What thing can you take control of and influence in order to help you have more resilience in your life and have more control over your circumstances? Tell me what one thing you can influence in your life right now that'll make it feel better for you. Second thing, what one thing can you let go of right now just to remove a little bit of stress from your life, or just to allow you some headspace or free time? So what one thing can you let go of right now, because by doing so you'll become more resilient in your life? And thirdly, what one act of self-care could you put into action that could be about how you're eating, how you're sleeping, how you're resting, how you're exercising, how you're topping up? What one act of self-care, one simple quick win that you could do every day or several times in the next week that would last at least half an hour, that would top you up? So it's Polly Brennan. Keep watching, there's more to come, talking about resilience. Signing out now.